Golden Globe nominations are out, and I know that the Golden Globes are trash, but the Academy Awards always echo what happened at the Golden Globes, which means this is the beginning of our Oscars watch list. So as far as the Golden Globes go, let's talk the nominees. Before we get into this, the two movies that I have not seen that are prominent on all the lists are Promising Young Woman and Father. Best actors in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. It's weird to see Borat on here throughout the entire listing so often. Maria Bakalova, people that have acted in the Borat movies before. Now and then they're funny. Throughout this whole movie, it's not very funny. But Anna Taylor-Joy, it's a shame she doesn't have more competition. She should definitely win. Emma flies or sinks based on Anna Taylor-Joy's performance. I don't think you have to really go into too deep to see why that would be. Very, very fun. One of the better movies of last year. So it's only a shame that she doesn't have more people to actually be fighting for this award for, and hopefully she gets it. If she doesn't, it'll be a shame. Best Actor Award for Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy is part of the reason why the Golden Globes are so trash. So you've got James Corden in The Prom, who was fine. Sacha Baron Cohen comes up. Again, he's got balls for his performance, but it's not a good performance. Dev Patel, I think that one, probably the right answer to go with that. Andy Samberg would be a very uninspired choice. I think Dave Patel winning that would be the best option. Unfortunately, with the Golden Globes, I could see this going to Sacha Baron Cohen. Then Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy, Borat, Hamilton, Palm Springs, Music, The Prom. I've not actually heard of Music, so maybe that one is fairly, very competitive in this category. I think it's either going to be Borat or Palm Springs. Unfortunately, I think it's going to go to Borat, and I get it. It's not funny. Best Animated. Here's the thing. It's between the two Pixars. Soul, wrong answer. Onward, absolutely the right answer. Chadwick Boseman for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Anthony Hopkins for The Father, Gary Oldman for Mank, and Riz Ahmed for Sound of Metal. Now, the right answer here is Riz Ahmed. Chadwick Boseman, I do think, is competitive, partly because it would be a posthumous award. Anthony Hopkins, because of the nature of the actual material that he's dealing with, I think that could also do very well. And then Gary Oldman in Mank, that movie's just so boring. Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama, Viola Davis for Ma Rainey, Andra Day for The United States vs. Billie Holiday, Vanessa Kirby for Pieces of a Woman, Frances McDormand for Nomadland, Carey Mulligan for Promising Young Woman. Frances McDormand in Nomadland. Pretty positive this is going to be what takes it. If Vanessa Kirby wins for Piece of a Woman, that would be disappointing. That entire movie is trying to suck so much joy out of the room and be as depressing as possible so that you are amazed at how sad it was able to be. And if you give it an award, it'll be because, it's so sad. Everything was so sad. It must be so profound. Then Best Motion Picture Drama, The Father, Mank, Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, Trial of the Chicago 7. I would think Chicago 7, Nomadland, and The Father are probably going to be the ones that are fighting it out. And I get it. I get it. People that love movies love watching things about movies, but Mank is boring. Don't let it win. This doesn't deserve to be in this conversation. The most disappointing thing about the Golden Globes is that they always miss by a mile the stuff that actually deserves to be here. So the best movie that came out in 2020 was Bad Education on HBO. It's not even nominated anywhere. In fact, okay, look, what was nominated for Best Television, you've got Normal People, The Queen's Gambit, Small Axe, The Undoing, Orthodox. I would say, yeah, that deserves to be on there, but none of them are better than Bad Education. It builds suspense from the very beginning all the way to the end, continues to grow at an incredible pace. It's dramatic, it's funny, it's well shot, the soundtrack is absolutely incredible. Hugh Jackman gives the best performance that I've seen in a long time from him. Allison Janney gives one of the best performances of the year, but that's kind of what she always does. The fact that the Golden Globes haven't said a thing about it. The Golden Globes, not something that really you're going to want to be all excited about. You want to be excited about it because the Oscars usually take the lead from here on out, so it's important to pay attention to this, but don't take stock in it.